Hello everyone, it's Sega-24 here today, and yes, I know I'm extremely late to the party since you just saw this from the first 2 seconds of the video, but this is gonna be a short one. So there's a Slender Man movie coming out. Yeah, oh no. There are so many reasons why I am both excited, I'm both excited and kind of ashamed and C, a little salty. And here are my reasons. So 1, it's Slender Man of all games. And not even an official game, just some random creepypasta turned into a game. 2, not only was it a creepypasta turned into a game, but it got multiple sequels and alternate spin-offs. 3, I think we can add this to one of the spin-offs. And 4, oh, I cannot forget about this one, because it's the one that's driving me a bit crazy now. How did Slenderman, an early 2000 game that wasn't even known by mostly anyone around that time, get its own movie 18 into somewhere lesser years later? And if this shows up in 2019 or later, this is going to be complete BS. How did Slenderman, literal freaking Slenderman, get its own movie? Seriously, tell me how. I understood Mario. I understood Ready Player One. Because it's based around video games. Heck, even Pixels made sense. But this? Now sure, everyone thought there was going to be an Undertale movie, so did I. That can actually get my appropriate hype. Well, I am hyped for this. At the same time, I have to rage, because this was an early 2000s game. And now sure, Undertale came out in 2015. And it's 3 to technical 4 years later. I truly get that. But at least it's more recent, and some people still remember it a lot the heck more than Slenderman. And truth to be told, I saw the trailer. I'm not reacting to that again. I saw the gameplay of Slenderman. So basically, you collect notes while you're being stalked by this huge guy who can grow tentacle arms. This is completely white, and I'm not even trying to be racist, completely white. Even around his face, he's just a pale white guy, no eyes, no expression, and who's in some kind of weird black funeral suit, who stalks you around a creepy forest house and so many other places, but at the same time, is trying to stop you from figuring him out. Yeah, how did that, of all things, get its own movie? And the trailer isn't even around that. Basically, just someone goes missing, and then a lot of people just torture themselves trying to find her. And yet, it's a horror movie. Come on, people, we all know where this is going to end. They all die. Sorry if I spoiled it, but come the heck on. It's so obvious. Yes, the trailer just shows it all. Not to mention how many jump scares alone the trailer has. Truth to be told, I really should not be this salty. It's just, when you have a game like Slenderman, the purpose is to collect notes and beat the game while trying to avoid this guy. And then we have Slenderman the Movie. They torture themselves trying to find a guy because they all think that he kidnapped someone that was now missing. No one knows the names of any of these characters yet, but alone, this one image right here just says a lot about what's to come. So, personally, I'm not going to see this movie because, really, Slenderman? Now come on, we had a lot more horror games to go around for this. Heck, We could even make our own CREEPYPASTA a movie at this point. Heck, New Escape Pro is already doing that with SCP and creepypastas at the same time. So wait, how have we not get any of these other movies before? Oh yeah, that's right, because nothing beats Slender Man. Really? I had to do some kind of weird John Tran impression just to be sarcastic. So first, now that I got that out of the way, I'm low-key hyped for this movie. I think you guys should actually try to survive past the trailer. But I have my rights to be salty for the fact, again, early 2000s video game / creepypasta that no one borderline heard of unless it was on YouTube, but even so, that was long forgotten. And since God knows how long, they only wait till now to get its own movie. And you wanna know something? This is another reason why I'm so salty. How did Slenderman beat FNAF to this? Did anyone else notice that? Cause sure, FNAF the movie had its director switch, and I mean that literally. The original director, I don't know what happened to him, but now there's a new one, so a lot of things changed from that. And yet, even so, Slenderman beat them to the punch. But no one's heard of him until they saw this trailer again. There's only one core reference to the game from the trailer. Actually, there's multiple references, but here are the core ones. The forest. The crazy pictures inside of the house. Oh, the weird black X stubs and showing up. I'm crawling all over the house. The jump scares. And Slender Man appearing and grabbing a girl that was supposedly missing. From that alone, come on, tell me there's at least one person here that at least sees through this movie from the trailer alone. Now sure, most people go blind until they see the commercial, but at the same time, really? I bet you this, and this is just me, the movie isn't gonna come out for a long time. We already have a trailer from 6 months ago. Most movies that get a trailer like this usually end up coming around sooner than anyone thinks. I'm pretty sure that movie is gonna be somewhere around Netflix at some point. Heck, if this movie is already out, then roll in CinemaSins. And oh wait, I think I already did that from the trailer stance. So yeah, that's all I truly have to say. And I'm forever gonna be salty about the fact that one Slenderman beat FNAF to the punch for the horror game movies. East 2, Slender Man, was an early 2000s creepypasta, which got turned into a game only maybe weeks later after the initial creepypasta showed up on YouTube. 3, how did no one, and I mean absolutely no one, remember this guy? Cause it's Slender freaking Man. Now sure, I get it. The guy is just some creepy dude in a funeral outfit who's just growing tentacles out of his back. Like, okay, the heck? It's just, he's the only thing you can truly remember about anything about this, other than the house in the forest. But that's it. There are no notes. It's just them looking up another creepypasta, by the way, so they acknowledge that. And yet, at the same time, they were able to make a movie on this. Yeah, that's actually me clapping. And I'm not being sarcastic. Well, freaking, just good job, actually. You finally managed to do the impossible. Now, can you do that for just one minor thing? If you can make a movie off of Slender Man, and have an in-production movie on FNAF. Does anyone else see where I'm going with this? We have FNAF and Slenderman getting its own movies, 2 horror games of all things. Guys, I think we all know who's next. And sure, this isn't going to be some kind of weird joke later, but if it is, then God forbid I don't get pinned to it later. But who knows? Maybe, just maybe, a certain corrupted friend, and with the powers of the devil himself, and claims that he is God, might show up in theaters. But at the same time, who's really going to expect him to show up? Let's face it, you think Sega will agree to it? I don't think so. But who knows? Maybe I said too much. Maybe I said too little. But hey, in the name, I already agreed to something like that. But for now, let's not get so ahead of ourselves. This is Sega Dash, Gotta Dash. I'll see all of you in a flash. Leave a like and subscribe. And if any of you figured out what I'm actually talking about when I said that last part, oh, prepare to see something go crazy in the next few years. And no, I'm not a movie producer. If you really thought I was gonna do something like that on YouTube, you are truly mistaken. So many people have beat them to the punch at this point. But for now, at least I can clearly say that it's a huge possibility. See ya!